national television. They didn't show the mind drags. I'm like,
poor guy. You poor little dude.
Legionnaire, how did you ever recover from it, man? How did you ever make it out?
First world issues, eh?
Seriously. Right.
I get it, though. I hear you.
What map is this now? What are we on? Thanks, Nick.
What's that animal in the middle of the map?
Like, is this outsider? Or is this...
I know. It's the inevitable collision that's coming later. I can't wait. Okay, so in this best of 5, in the lower left-hand side, excuse me, it's G5 Meteor. And his opponent, on the top right-hand side, it's Nyoken Meteor. I already talked about it before on a WCS broadcast, but my favorite is the idea of that tradition ported to traditional sports.
Oh, yeah.
Second quarter, it's still your Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. People would just be like, "You idiot, what?" And it's like... The map is, of course, the same stadium we were at. That's different, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
But in this case, everything's outsider, so I guess it's kind of similar.
Don't worry, he's not standing right in front of you. Alright, he's talking. Oh, I love your dog, by the way, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you.
Barristan is amazing. He is so friendly.
He sleeps like 16 hours a day, though, so
yeah.
He's only awake because there's so many people here, but he is like, he's looking around like, stop being so many people so I can go to sleep. Like right now he's awkwardly pressing his butt against Noni's shins.
yeah, he is.
He's like hunched under the table and he's like, yeah. It's funny.
Great dog.
I want to see G5 win this one. We're rooting for him.
Yeah, seriously.
Best of 5. Get us to game 4.
Well, dude, actually it's Python. And Noni, what do you think about Python balance PvT?
Terran favor?
See, this is the problem. This is what's so frustrating about being a foreigner in StarCraft.
What do you
These
do
foreigner
about...
Protosses are so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Thank you for saying Protosses. Us Zergs, we were fine, right?
Yeah.
We took our beatings.
Yeah, no, Zerg was pretty reasonable. But these foreign Protosses like Noni, like G5, all these guys, they're like, oh, this is a... You know, even though the Terran can't take a third base, this is definitely a Terran map. It's like, no.
I got to agree with that. You know, it's a Terran map.
This is a Legionnaire map. Whenever you see an island.
Yeah. I do like islands.
In what way would
Islands
this be?
were fun. That was the trouble. It's just that they were so bad for Zerg that you couldn't... It made for really... There was a couple... They found a nice balance with... Gosh, what was the map? There was 4 corners, but it was basically you started on an island, but then the whole rest of the map was all...
Gorky?
No, not Gorky. It's the one Testy liked a lot, by the way.
Oh, Neo Forbidden Zone.
Yes, Neo Forbidden Zone. I didn't mind that. You would, you'd slow drop down, double expand. I mean, Zerg still obviously did not have a good win percentage there, but it felt more okay.
That was a tough map, TVP.
There was a way you could jump a probe down to the low ground.
Oh my god.
It wasn't 100%. Like, you couldn't do it. I practiced it.
Is this you saying that Australians aren't criminals, or is this you giving me evidence that they are? I don't understand. It's like, there was a way you could illegally get a probe down there, even earlier. So when that Zerg bloke showed up and you had 3 bases already and 4 shuttles full of Reavers, you were like, mate, it's not for you.
It's not for you. Oh, man.
Then you face another Protoss doing the same thing, and you're like, yeah, you cheeky bastard, aren't you? Use a different word, but not appropriate for broadcasting right now. I'll give you a hint. It starts with a C and ends with more of other letters. I don't know how far we can take that.
Yeah, I know.
Crafty?
We
it is crafty. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's crafty. You're right. I'll get a phone call. It's like, yep, you're off. Okay. Well, the good news is I'm an Uber ride away from home. It's not like in Poland where if you get fired, you're in a bit of a pickle.
We're keeping the dog, though.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you.
So,
all right, we need G5 to win. So what... We tried the Reaver thing. Did he lose it when he went too deep with the shuttle? Is that solely what we look at?
If he doesn't lose the Reaver in the shuttle there, you're not pushing out with that. Like 2 Siege Tanks, 2 Vultures, 3 Marines, 3 Goliaths, you don't push with that. So, I mean, it's not like he wins if he doesn't lose that, but he definitely does not lose.
The game gets more dynamic, I guess.
He was a little unlucky with that starting position for Nyoken because that's a pretty terrible attack path where you're already at the expansion, then you're running over all of the factories.
Right.
So he was unlucky there. He probably shouldn't have dropped the Reaver straight away.
I'm enjoying this Dragoon micro. It's not about what you're saying. I'm sorry.
He literally like he has range, and his Dragoons are dying to the bunker. It's like, look at this middle Dragoon. He can't do it. That Dragoon doesn't have range.
He can't risk it anymore.
No.
This is where Terran's
Bears.
overpowered.
Hey, leave Day9's food alone.
Oh, lunch is here.
Yeah, you don't eat burritos. If you did, your farts would never end. Embarrassing, my dog I'm talking to.
Yeah, I was about to ask for clarification.
I don't know.
I thought you were
Sean's
talking to
farting
me.
pattern.
I'm like, yeah, no, you're right, dude. Oh my god. Wait till later.
Yeah.
Is he going to siege and target the middle one? Oh, where's the... I mean,
It's
that
a
one.
shell
yes.
game.
Yeah. Okay, so he's taking the quick third base this time, which I like. I didn't like how he approached it last time exactly, but does Nyoken do the barracks play?
Tough spots, by the way. 12 versus 6, full map in between them.
Yeah.
A little bit better for Protoss this time around, I would say, right?
So I think on this
Yeah,
map, he G5 should not make too many probes on these 3 bases and should cut probes and then make a nice Speed Zealot Dragoon army. Because either Nyoken's going to do a timing and then that would be a great way to try to defend it, or Nyoken's going to try to take a third. But it's really hard for Terran to take a third on this map.
Yeah.
Although that does not mean that it's a Protoss. I just want to clarify.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
It's good you knew it was coming, Tyler.
either way that kind of army will come in use, offensively or defensively.
How sick would another Team Liquid Star League be, a TSL?
Noni, would you come back play that?
Heck yeah, he would.
I don't know, man. This game's pretty hard.
Okay,
Have you
the game
played
is
this?
pretty hard, but you're
Oh my god, Tyler.
Noni, so if you practiced for 2 weeks, you would be top 32 foreigner. Come on, let's be real.
Everyone was very upset you weren't playing in this.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's on them to run a TSL,
All right.
so we'll see.
Did you watch the broadcast yesterday, Tyler?
I watched parts of it.
Did you catch the part where I said you were one of the best foreigners ever and Dan argued against it?
What?
I did catch that
Yeah.
part.
What are you talking about?
I was
I
like,
did catch that
when
part.
he was in his final form in his WCG, I said, I think he didn't drop a map, and you were like, yeah, he did, to me or whatever.
No, that never happened. What are you talking
Who
about?
was it then?
It was G5.
G5 said he took him out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I never
Yeah.
said that.
Dan was lurking back there, though.
Dan
making some
shouted out
comment.
Cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was just saying because
He shouted
people
out
keep
Cloud.
bringing out the best foreigners, and I'm like, people forget about Cloud a lot, and he was absolutely a top foreigner. During that era where Noni was dominant and Idra was sick, Cloud was legit one of the best foreign players.
I don't remember his PVZ and PVT, but I considered him basically an equal for PvP.
Yeah, you guys went to Game 7 in the finals of the tournament that brought you to Korea.
Right.
It was
yeah.
a really good series.
Yeah.
And his PVT, I felt, was ridiculously good, and he could beat all the top foreigners, so he was really good.
Whoever
Anyways,
won, speaking of tournaments, whoever won that Ascension tournament, by the way, Dan?
that was a 3-way tie.
For last place, we were all losers. I felt.
Yeah, everyone lost that
Oh,
tournament.
you know what?
Especially the fans.
Yeah.
But
Not
you know
Dan,
what?
though. You got him to Korea, man.
God.
No, one of the names people were throwing out, and I thought it was really funny because they were like, these players are garbage. We should have had Dynot there. And of course, it's a Chilean person, but Dynot was good too.
Yeah,
back
he
in the
was
day.
quite a good
Remember?
Zerg. He was up and
Here
coming.
come the speed vultures. What do you do? It's Python. You're dead.
No.
Jesus, this is crazy.
Those hit harder.
He just ran right in. Look at this. All the probes are dead. Wait a minute. Noni, I am so sorry. Is this what you have to put up with?
Yeah.
Oh my
that's why
God.
it's a Terran map.
Oh my God, this is wild. How do you ever stop that?
He's
You can't stop
like
it.
that.
Oh, wait, you leave your Dragoons in front of your expansion. That's how you stop it.
How do you stop it?
Look at all
like
that surface area.
Which
Oh my
expansion do you leave it in front of?
The natural.
All right, so
But
that
then you lose the next
You
one.
put cannons at the third.
that hit like a black mamba, but then it went out like a koala bear.
Drop bear.
Soft and.
Drop bear.
I know they're not real. Okay, I had that pulled on me already.
God.
Moonglade. Moonglade and I think Maynard sat down next to me and talked to me about drop bears, and I was like, wow, that's incredible. I'll have to go wiki that. And they're like, yeah, man, you should. We're on a big broadcast. Every Aussie's in on it, too. You mention drop bear to them, they immediately know the game's afoot. Oh, yeah, drop bears. Yeah.
For those that don't
heard
know,
about
drop
those.
bears are koala bears with like wolf-like teeth. They live up in the gum trees and they drop down and they capture unsuspecting tourists.
Capture. They keep them in a cage in the koala bear forest. Like, oh my god.
I actually, like, it was such a weird, surreal experience, though, because it's like, I went and asked some of my other Australian friends about it. They immediately went in on the con. They're like, yeah, dude, totally. And it was only later that someone was like, Jeff, they're all joking. And I was like, man, what a weird national thing that they all go in on that so quickly. And I feel so silly. Here's that third. Looks pretty easy to take to me. I don't know about you.
So any map where any map where you have a mineral in the expansion, by the way, makes it Terran favored, because what does a Protoss do with extra minerals? Build zealots. What does a Terran do? Vultures.
Oh my gosh.
What counters what? Wow. The vultures counter everything, by the way, but
so
especially
nostalgia
zealots.
must be a Terran map.
It is.
Against Zerg.
Yeah, well, everything is concerned. ZVZ on that map gets weird. We're like, I guess we're both making lings for a long time. A long time. G5 fighting for his tournament life.
Yeah.
If he loses this, he goes back to Kentucky.
He builds a lot of observers. I like that.
He makes more observers than anyone.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
Oh.
Look at all these depots out here. I like this. I like it.
Yeah?
This is what happens if you have maps where you can build in the center, aka fair maps. You know, you can see these
maps,
cool
yeah.
dynamic terrains where there's like depots out in the middle and stuff. This is a real frontier. This is the flavor that StarCraft's supposed to be, not these maps where you can't build in the middle.
Yeah, well, they started to do that because of Terran players. They just like put up a million missile turrets in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow.
Yeah, I know. It's mean.
So Terran can't expand unless they build a supply depot in the middle of the map. Then they're fine.
That helps a lot.
This is
Okay.
gonna.
You remember when
I'm
Luna
learning
came
a lot.
out? You
I'm
kidding
learning
me?
a lot.
Yeah, no, I'll teach you all day.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
All those.
A lot of probes are dying this game of vultures.
Yeah.
So those dragoons defending the expansions from Vulture. How are they doing now?
Is this all Dragoon? It is, isn't it?
It feels like it.
There's some zealots there.
Oh, my god.
Wow. There
Okay, he's going to clear the mines and then run up. Let's go.
Not against +1.
I hope
This
they're
isn't
on
gonna
move
work,
command.
guys.
They're on move command.
This
It's
is not
good.
gonna work.
Oh my god.
And the rockets
Wait,
That's the zealot side. He's doing well. That's all he needs to do. Just pull back to the right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go to the right, go to the right.
yeah.
Look at the depots absorbing the damage.
I know they're awesome.
I think
Oh, he might get supply blocked. Oh, wait, no, he lost all his tanks to the zealots that just ran up next to them.
none of the depots have been shot down.
I can't believe he's still attacking.
He shouldn't have done that.
No, he was actually going to be ahead if he had just pulled to the right immediately when you said,
Oh! But now...
why didn't G5 just zoom out and realize that? Oh, GG.
Wow. That was a...
And there you
good.
have it. There you have it. Terran
Evil
Impa.
Doogie